The Corvette has always been America's sports car, the icon that turns heads no matter where it goes. But now, Chevy has done something nobody thought they'd ever see. They've brought back the legendary Corvette C3, a car that originally ruled the roads back in the late 1960s and 70s, and reimagined it for the future. That's right, the 2026 Corvette C3 is here, and it's shocking everyone with a mix of retro-inspired design and futuristic technology that feels like the best of both worlds. Let's talk about that design first, because this is where the nostalgia really hits. The 2026 C3 pays tribute to the original Stingray with those long sweeping curves, the dramatic fender flares, and a modern take on the split rear window that made the classic so unforgettable. But Chevy didn't just copy-paste the old look, they've modernized it with sharp LED lighting, an aggressive wide stance, and aerodynamic sculpting that makes it look ready to slice through the air at insane speeds. It's one of those cars where you can instantly tell it's a Corvette, but at the same time, it looks futuristic enough to belong in a sci-fi movie. Under the hood, the surprises keep coming. The 2026 C3 isn't just about gas-guzzling muscle anymore. Chevy is pushing hard into hybrid performance, and this new Corvette gets a groundbreaking hybrid powertrain. It pairs a high-revving V8 with electric motors for instant torque and jaw-dropping acceleration. We're talking numbers that could rival supercars, while still giving you the efficiency and everyday usability that a lot of modern drivers are asking for. And if you're wondering whether this hybrid setup takes away from the Corvette's soul, don't worry. Chevy has tuned it so that it still roars, still thrills, and still feels like the beast it's always been, just with an electrified edge. And get this, Chevy has hinted at an optional all-wheel drive setup. That's right, the Corvette, which has always been rear-wheel drive, might finally give drivers the confidence to put all that power down in any condition. Snow, rain, twisty backroads. It's going to open up a whole new world of driving experiences. Some even say there could be a rugged grand touring package with slightly raised suspension and adaptive driving modes, which means this could be the first Corvette that flirts with light off-road or adventure-ready capability. Imagine taking a Corvette not just to the track, but on a mountain road trip. That's something no one saw coming. Inside, the new C3 is just as bold as the outside. Chevy clearly wanted to make this car feel like both a supercar and a luxury cruiser, and they nailed it. You get a completely driver-focused cockpit with a sweeping digital display that blends into the center console, buttery leather seats with custom stitching, and trim options that range from carbon fiber to polished aluminum. The technology is cutting-edge too. There's a new AI-powered infotainment system that learns your driving habits, augmented reality navigation that overlays directions right onto the windshield, and even customizable driving sound profiles that let you choose how aggressive or refined your Corvette feels behind the wheel. But the throwback details haven't been forgotten. Chevy included small touches that nod to the original C3 era, like the Stingray badging, retro-inspired wheel designs, and even a special heritage mode for the digital display that makes the gauges look like the old-school analog dials from the 70s. It's those little things that make the car feel like a true rebirth rather than just a modern Corvette with an old name slapped on it. Now, let's talk about how this new C3 stacks up against the older models. The classic Corvette C3 was all about style, performance, and making a statement. It was wild, it was flashy, and it defined an era. The new 2026 version keeps that same spirit, but evolves it for today's world. Instead of just brute force, it's smart, connected, and versatile. It still makes a statement. But it's not just about showing off, it's about delivering an experience that works, whether you're carving up a track, cruising down the highway, or even exploring roads you never thought a Corvette could handle. And when it comes to pricing, Chevy knows exactly what it's doing. The Corvette has always been known as the attainable dream car, the one that gives you supercar thrills without supercar prices. Early reports suggest that the 2026 C3 will start somewhere around the mid-$70,000 range, with higher trims and hybrid AWD models pushing closer to six figures. But even at that level, it's still going to undercut European rivals that can easily double that price tag for similar performance. At the end of the day, the 2026 Corvette C3 is more than just a car, it's a statement from Chevy. They've shown that you can honor the past while boldly stepping into the future. And this car proves it. It's got the curves and charisma of the classic Stingray, the heart-pounding performance we all expect from a Corvette, and the futuristic tech that makes it feel ready for a new generation of drivers. It's a rebirth, a reinvention, and a revolution all rolled into one. So, what do you think? Did Chevy nail it with the reborn Corvette C3? Is this the perfect balance of heritage and innovation, or did they take too many risks? Personally, I think this might be one of the most exciting Corvettes we've ever seen, and I cannot wait to see these hitting the streets.